Hello, it's Joe speaking. It's Monday morning about 10:40 a.m. I'm walking around my neighborhood taking pictures for a project, but I just stopped here and I noticed somebody was playing the piano in this house. It's lovely. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. And while I have the video on, looking back, the building you see in the background with the blue and white, that's the condo building I live in. Looking south now towards downtown Oceanside, where the street ends is the Ocean Plaza mixed-use complex down Tremont Street. This is the street we're on now. It really is pretty. This neighborhood was built originally in the 20s, and obviously I'm not sure that it was ever fully developed, as in I don't know if all these lots were ever built on, because there are vacant lots that don't seem to have ever had anything on them. I think this might be one of them. But you can see this yellow bungalow across the street is not too different from the bungalow I owned in San Diego back in the mid-90s till early 2000s. The homes along here, like the one where the piano music was coming from, there are blocks and blocks of these around this part of Oceanside, and I honestly don't know what was here before. Once again, maybe there wasn't much of anything. Oceanside, being right next to the beach, also until recently never gentrified at all. It was either just a town or a military town. So these might have been built on empty land, but anyway, there are blocks and blocks of them, and they're like very big shotgun houses. They're narrow, but very, very, very long. You can kind of get an indication of that here. So they're big. They're almost 2,700 square feet. Some of them are lived in full-time. Some of them are rented out as vacation homes. Occasionally, there's one like this, which obviously is of a different architectural style. And then there's these two across the street, which were built by the same guys who built our condo complex. And that's like pretty obvious once you take a look at them. They're very cool inside. Very, very cool inside. But I think this might be my favorite house in the neighborhood in some ways. This dark green one with a white trim. Because it's different, and it's really charming, obviously. It looks like it should have been in one of those houses that you drive by in Los Angeles because it was used in a 50s family sitcom. So you can see there's more of these houses. There's this really charming bungalow here, which is older than the other one. That was Craftsman. This is more farmhouse. And then there's this adorable complex at the corner, which the gal who runs this daycare, I've gotten to know her at the coffee shop. She's really sweet. But this building on the corner was a store back in the day. One of those really tiny neighborhood grocery slash sundry stores that don't exist much anymore. But about 10 years ago, it was remodeled into apartments. And I've not been in them. I bet they're like way funky. Maybe they're probably more charming to look at as an observer than to actually live in. But you know, at least the building was retained and is being put to good use. Looking west now towards the ocean is literally 2 blocks away from where we are now. And what's interesting to me is that even from San Diego to Oceanside, some of the trees are different. We are literally 2 blocks from the ocean, and there's more like leafy trees here than there are in San Diego, for whatever reason. Maybe a botanist can tell me. Anyway, I need to get on with my day, but I thought I'd share that with you. Take care. Bye-bye.